Essentially, if you're not doing the things that you want to do, that light you up, if you're not making the choices, that's going to impact the business. Because you are creating the business, the expressions that surface will create the business. And so when you are in your business, are you 100% yourself? Or do you copy others? Because this can easily happen. A lot of us do that. We take on the role of being someone that we're not in general. We follow advice of someone else. But when it comes down to it, do you trust yourself to express your message? Do you trust yourself to voice your truth? Do you trust yourself to stand up for what you believe in? Do you trust yourself to receive a client? If someone comes into your world and connects with you, do you trust yourself to connect what surfaces? Do you have that level of intimacy with yourself first and foremost? Because that is the level of connection you need to have when you create a brand. And the brand in the business is not just any old thing. You need to be 100% behind yourself. Like, I've helped a lot of people, especially in all kinds of organizations, even charities, and one of the things that they had a lot of struggle with is hiring people who get their brand. That means who get them, who really get and connect with their message, who stand behind, meaning, they know who they are, they know that other person. So if you don't know yourself at the core, you will always experience this strenuous relationship in your business. But you get to decide that it's easy. And building a brand is not just about a strategy at all, because when you are connected to yourself and your voice and your message, you go and share and you go and create. The expression is natural. So the strategy is more coming from within you and your intuition when you're connected to yourself. Do you do that already? Not just in your business. Do you do that in your life? Do you trust what you say? Do you trust your choices? Do you trust yourself? Even when you don't take action, do you back yourself? Because to create a brand that is on point for you, it's about activating your highest potential. It's about activating your truth. It's about being connected to yourself and what you want to do and what you want to create. At the same time, it's about using your energy, using your intuition to tap in to all the other available opportunities around you. It's to ultimately to know that yes, this is done. You're doing it anyway, regardless. It's fascinating because only like a couple of days I realized that I've been doing this specific work, connecting people to themselves in their business my entire life, and I hadn't realized that this is what I do. In the physical, energetic branding is something that I help people naturally. So what is it for you that you are really natural at? Because you do not need to put on a professional hat. You don't need to try and do things outside of yourself, because you already know what you do. You already have the answers. The thing is, it's just a matter of taking the actions, which sometimes are challenging because it's something that stretches you and puts you outside of the comfort zone. And with branding, it's always evolving. That's the thing. You're always evolving. Do you trust yourself enough to move with the tides of the changes that arise in you? Do you trust yourself to kill something and then create something new? Like, I've realized lately that one of the things that I'm really great at is creating anything, but at the same time burning down something entirely to create something new. And this is part of my journey, but this is also something that I don't control. It's an evolution of my journey, of my work in the world. So how open are you to trust in the unfolding of your own journey, especially if you have a business in where you are going? Because the more connected you are with yourself, the more you will experience how you will always evolve in your journey, and things change. Things are not stuck. I mean, like now, do you do things the same as 5 years ago? Because that's something that hasn't changed. I mean, what is currently new in your business, and what is currently new in your life? How do you live your life? How are you showing up? It's not about the future. It's not about the past. It's about what's happening here right now, because this present moment tells you a lot about yourself. How are you expressing yourself? This is where branding begins. How are you in your business? Do you go with the evolving tides of the person that you are being at this very moment? Or do you hold yourself back from expressing, from sharing, from creating out of fear and challenges out of the past? If any of that happens, you will notice that it will hold you back, and it won't connect you to the larger work that you're here to share, to give, which is the impact that you're here to create, which is also the income you're here to receive. So it's really simple, but at the same time so hard. How willing are you to be there for yourself? How willing are you here to be, to live and create, to express yourself and create a fulfilling, nourishing, joyful business that excels you in making a change in the world in only the way that you know how? Because those answers are here, of course. This is time that we're building a world, we're creating businesses that are no longer about the boxes. They are no longer about being stuck in the jail. They are truly about being yourself. Being yourself meaning you activating all of you, creating the experiences, the realities, you expressing your voice, you no longer being afraid to take a stand and trusting yourself. Because when you take a leap, when you take a stand, that's where magic happens. And this is your magic. It's no one else's magic. That is when synchronicities happen. That is when people enter your world. Especially if you are living your life and you're not depending on anyone or anything or even your business to bring about a certain result for you. You're here to devote yourself to express your voice and your energy and create what is already inherently here, and use the challenges and the fear to move forward much more deeply inside of you, because there is a lot that is already here, if only you are willing to see. And I am a guide to support you on this journey. If you are in business, you're struggling, send me a message and I would absolutely love to support you in going within and creating and building a business and a brand that truly reflects you and the passion and the turn on that you have inside. That's my passion. And I'd love to know what your passion is. So for now, lovely to meet you. Comment below who are you if you're new. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful evening.